Hey, it's NIKBAgTV.
Rapper of all time. Even though that's a crazy argument, but sometimes I look at stuff differently. I think Havoc has a lot of verses. He says a lot of like just ill things, like ill bars. Like he says some stuff that be like, whoa. So Havoc is one of my favorite rappers. If you didn't know, but I don't want to ramble. Anyway, if we go back to my personal top five picks or top five groups of all time, I'm gonna go with Mobb Deep, Fugees, Run DMC, EPMD, and Outkast. That'll be my top five. Anybody else can have a different one. I won't argue, but I'm basing it on if I had to listen to their whole entire like catalog for a whole year and nothing else. These are the five groups I would select for this year. So let's get into these 50 top rap groups of all time, and I'm gonna talk about it. So this is gonna be a pretty long video. All right, number 50, MOP. People thought that stood for mop and shit. MOP, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, MOP is definitely one of the most underrated rap groups in the history of hip hop. Like point blank and simple. Like these guys to be 50, I don't know. I don't know the 49 in front of them, but for them to be 50, I want to say that's kind of low. That's what I'm gonna give everybody a rank of high, low. Sounds about right. MOP. I'm gonna write this down. That's low. I think MOP's rank in the top 50 is low. MOP is definitely one of the greatest up there hip hop groups of all time. Like they to me they epitomize hip hop, so to speak, because they had their own style. They didn't copy anybody. You knew who they were. Like these guys are iconic within the hip hop culture, man. Biggie Smalls even shouted them out in the Warning. What do you say? Nah, little fame. That's my man. Love didn't disrespect something like that. Remember, they say Little Fame? That's Little Fame off MOP. I didn't say them. They screw me some chumps that you was such and such when you was clapping minor figures. I know people like, you don't know Biggie Smalls raps heart by heart, Nick Bag. What type of hip hop head are you? I'm sorry. It's Friday. I just got off of work and I'm chilling. But anywho, MOP, man, like this is one of the most underrated groups right now. And I'm gonna tell you, they had, look at me sweating. They had Rockefeller wanting them on their spot. They had 50 Cent wanting to sign them. Like these guys is that authentic New York East Coast just boom back rap, man. They got some, and the funny thing about it, they have, I say, some hits, man. My favorite MOP song is gonna be, it's hard to say. My favorite MOP song is gonna be some How About Some Hardcore, dude. That I just like that song. They got a lot of songs I do like, but How About Some Hardcore just was just, when I first heard that I was like, man, this is great. It's just How About Some Hardcore. Yeah, we like it. Like I just like the beat, everything. That beat by itself is just doom. Like some Naughty by Nature type stuff. Naughty by Nature, I know they on this list. But yeah, man, if you don't know about MOP, check them out. Annie Up, I know you heard that. That's with Busta Rhymes and what's the old girl name? Papoose baby mama. The hell is her name? I don't even remember, and I ain't about to think about it. So they got Annie Up remix with Fat Joe and old girl on there. Remy Ma. Look at y'all in the comments. It's Remy Ma. Nick Black. How you gonna have a blog and not know who Remy Ma is? Turn this down fan on. I'm back. All right, MOP, Annie Up. That's a good song. They was on Jay-Z's You Don't Know remix. They did their thing on there. A real underrated song is actually Four Alarm Blaze featuring Teflon and Jay-Z. That song right there has one of my favorite Jay-Z verses of all time on there. Jay-Z just went crazy. I love that verse from Jay-Z, man. I actually love it. Like I wish I could date it. That's how much I love that verse, man. Like who am I, Jay-Z, motherfucker? Like the Jay-Z MOP collabo. Oh man, that was one of those moments that you had to experience, and you have to experience if you love hip hop and love the actual music. Cause I mean, you can't beat that. That song is pretty much perfect, man. Jay-Z's verse, like I said, two ass quit for bastards step two. What the fuck you commenting on my shit for? I'm real. How you think I got rich, ho? Jay-Z was saying some shit on there. Like, that was one of my favorite Jay-Z verses ever. What other highlights do they have? Cold as Ice. That was a dope song. Cold as Ice, willing to sacrifice. That was a nice one. They got a lot of songs, man, but we're going to go with that. So shout out to MOP. Definitely number 50. I said that's too low for them. Let's go to 49. Black Star. 49. You know what? It's difficult for me to say any rating on Black Star being 49. Because, again, it's hard, man. Cause Black Star had one album. They had only, well, I don't know. They may have more than one. But only album I remember was the Black Star